Him on a jungler is so strong. I mean, combined with Vicky, I don't think you take damage at all from anything that's not the yellow camps. So we're seeing Saucy go possibly to get that early vision there, just scouting out the team. I think he did actually pick it up, didn't he? Yeah. Trying to get an early scout out here. They might actually think that T-Fan is going to jungle and are trying to counter it.
And each player did get to see the other, so they knew Shank was there and doesn't give off too much just yet.
It is time to prove your mettle of war.
But we see a pretty classic bottom lane matchup between Hale and Harrower. Me personally, I'm a huge Hale player, so I love this matchup, though I do believe it's more in favor of Harrower if Hale cannot get an early lead.
Well played.
I mean, personally, that matchup for me, whenever I play, I hate it. So, I mean, playing as Hale, well, I play Hale against it, and it's just really frustrating because you pretty much don't kill each other and just farm. So,
Well, Hale has an opportunity to win this matchup, but what he has to do is he has to start his Q at level 1, which we can just see on screen that he started his W. And you have to basically jump on the Harrower and force him off the creeps, and then you have to hit level 2 first, which you can see that he did not this time around. So then you can jump on him level 2 with your Q and W.
He's also not running Pincer, so that's really going to put him down. I mean, Tortoise is nice against the damage, but I feel like making a more effective trade with the use of Pincer helps out a bit more.
Yeah. We do see the Jinshi did start on the Ancients and then worked her way onto the jungle camps, kind of staying close to mid, which implies that she most likely will be going back, but of course I am incorrect, and she's going to continue jungling.
Yeah, I wonder if SGG is going to push mid as strong as they can. I know Shank can push pretty effectively, but I am going to keep that down for at least a little bit here. And Carter isn't running any sort of mana regen, so he's not going to be able to spam spells to push the lane without going
Good catch. His Fellblade is crafted with mana regen though, so he does have
Oh, interesting, actually.
a little bit.
Oh no, that's all power for me. I don't know if I'm right or you're wrong.
Yeah, maybe he's just saying everything's crafted with mana regen.
Well, at the bottom, the recipe, or it shows the stats gained, even though they might be the wrong component.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So that's what I've been going off of now.
Okay. Then he probably does have full power.
I think a bit of a interesting scenario up top lane again, where lane is being pushed by the other team, but more gold coming out for the team being pushed in. So probably too much miss CS, trying to push the lane down a little too fast there.
It's interesting how that can work in a lot of MOBAs.
Yeah, right now
Doesn't mean
overall
winning.
though, Glory is pretty far ahead with their CS. Like Valor's not doing too good of a job at SGG, that is.
We can also attribute this to T-Fangs on Jinshi able to get those jungle camps. Those Ancients give 10 gold per player, while the little mini camps give 4 to 6 gold per player.
Very true.
And he's cleared about 4 camps so far, or no, about 5 camps, or no, sorry, 6 with that recent one. So he's actually doing a lot of work.
Yeah, he's going very fast. Doesn't seem to be running out of mana at all either.
And he's actually holding the GPM lead right now too.
A lot of damage coming out with the Feder top there. Missed his shield slightly before that, or slightly after the Blazer Q had already hit him. So now they're being pushed down. That early gold lead is going to give you wear clown shoes a lot of pressure.
You see Carter potting up there. Even though in a solo lane, oh, we see a gank from Jinshi here.
It's not enough damage coming out. I mean, Shank's armor, I believe, early game was buffed, or his resistance. Very slightly, though. Definitely not attributing to why he didn't die, but keeping him alive more than he was going to be.
And during that gank, we saw on the mini-map, Hale and Hare were go at it. We caught the very end of it, and didn't seem like either came out in favor. Hale did have to back up though, because he did run out of mana. So Hale needs to keep his mana in a manageable position in this matchup. Otherwise, if he ever gets caught out, he's not going to be able to get away.
Another pause coming out here. Like it's for glory this time. So if I'm not mistaken, that's probably a Mystic Dagger on Hale with that craft, or even a Golden Protector. So that should definitely help him in that lane. However, I think it's too late. I mean, the lead difference in gold there pretty much is putting Harrow way too ahead. Not too much Hale can do, but just sit back and wait for team fights later where he's a little bit more useful.
Yeah, I'm extremely passionate about Hale, so I'll commentate on the Golden Protector versus the Mystic Dagger. In this matchup, both would actually be extremely valuable, though I would prefer to see a Mystic Dagger because it would be an aggressive choice versus a passive choice. If he goes with the Golden Protector, it's basically telling Mango that Hale is never going to actually have kill pressure. So Mango can just farm all day. He could even probably push up to the tower and then go jungle without any fear of Hale catching him off guard. However, if he goes with the Mystic Dagger, one misstep by Mango could mean his death.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I play Hale, like personally, I like to go Mystic Dagger first, unless it's like certain matchups. And this is definitely one where you need to be more aggressive before it's impossible to be aggressive.
Right.
And he is running that Tortoise, so that should let him be a little bit more aggressive too without taking too much damage.
Yeah. And T-Fangs is now, he's still jungling freely. He's even actually recalling after taking the enemy Ancients as well. So, not too sure how he got over there, other than, must have been after the gank mid, he walked up.
Tank just hit 6 here, so we might start seeing a little bit more pressure on mid, possibly actual pushing going down. He does land a kill on Aya. Right now, they really need to push more because the jungle is doing a lot for You Wear Clown Shoes. Oh, Bashing getting caught by a tether up top. He's going to ult. Floresta ult in as well. Unfortunately, nothing comes out of that for You Wear Clown Shoes, but they did get the best of the trade. Looks like Jinshi is up there as well. Possibly a push and a gank coming out soon too.
Yeah, it was a nice catch out from the Blazer. Ideally, though, they want to catch the Featherstone, so really all they got back from that was lane control, pretty much. I'm actually really surprised that SGG is doing nothing to respond to this Jinshi.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard, I guess, for them to do anything about it right now. However, they should be probably grabbing vision and scattering out, because like right now, for instance, she's got their vision on their side of the map and is farming their jungle, and is now even coming mid probably. Oh no, she's roping back around.
She might be trying to do Baldir here?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Possible? Nope. Really confusing me with movement here. Gotta stop tracking it, not commentating. Looks like she is roping around the mid, but from the front here, jumping in behind. Cryptic getting caught by the IOW. Slowed down a little bit too much there, taking a ton of damage. Getting his ult out, but a little bit too late here. Saucy now in trouble, taking a bunch of damage. The ult coming out. He gets a pull on Aya, very nice pull, however. That E just making her way too tanky to any sort of actual auto attack damage, such as the tower. Almost a nice salvage there by Saucy. But a 0 for 1, not even a trade. A kill onto Carter. Very nice gank by T-Fangs.
We did actually see on our mini-maps that top lane for You Wear Clown Shoes did make the decision to push the lane up and then go jungle. I feel like this is a really strong option if you're new to Strife. The jungle shares gold to everybody, so what Jin Shi is doing is really strong. But in addition, if you don't have a jungler and if you pushed your lane up with nothing to do, a strong option is just to walk over to a jungle camp and clear it. Pretty simple. I'm sure it'll come more common sense as Strife evolves.
Yeah, it's starting to become that thing so that you actually have something to do when you push to a tower and can't push the tower. So it really lets you put yourself ahead and then stay ahead very safely, but still opens the enemy team for more ganking opportunities possibly, or being able to push your lane back if they do it fast enough.
And looking back into this bot lane, we did see that Nevermore on Hale did decide to go with that Golden Protector, so he's pretty much impossible to kill. He is looping around, knowing that Jin Shi is taking his jungle. He did get to see him kind of from the side view as she walked up there, but he doesn't actually have any damage. So he was also a little bit late to follow up too, so Jin Shi just walks away safely. Oh,
double kill happening top lane there. Didn't really catch anything that happened. Looks like probably a really good catch there. Gang coming out on mid from T-Fanks, or maybe even like a fight going out. Only started catching it now. Aya did go down, so did Carter. 1-for-1 trade there. A lot of action happening pretty much at the same window.
I feel bad. Sorry to Oddish and Woof for not catching your guys' double kill. But it did eventually lead into a tower, so great play on them for kind of pushing the issue. It seems like they may have chose to go in because Oddish got his Demon Fang, and that kind of gave him a power spike over the Featherstone.
Yeah, I imagine a tether into a Claudessa Q is probably what was landed there. Pretty surefire combination. And easy kill, probably on Featherstone first, and then follow up onto Bastion. So a pretty demanding gold lead here. Almost at 10,000 for You Wear Clown Shoes. It's going to be pretty hard for SynerGG to come back from this, I feel. I mean, the jungle is still happening from Jin Shi. They can't push down the mid lane. They're going to have to start trying to take Boldir or possibly gank a lot more than they have been.
It looks like they're finally starting to take visions, though. They just took the vision.
Oh, a pull coming out onto Wolf from Saucy there. Unfortunately, did not get Blazer. A lot of damage coming out onto Wolf. Featherstone like missing his slow there.
Oh, he did get the eye ult, and he might be able to get away here. It depends if he can get away from the Bastion. And it looks like
his
it's
team
actually
is here.
turning to a fight.
Yeah, it looks like his turn. Very easy kill onto Fetter there. Pretty much going down instantly. However, the tanks a bit too tanky here are going to get away. Nice turnaround from You Wear Clown Shoes. They're going to lead into a Boldir. That Ficky and the throwing axe probably going to do a lot for T-Fan here. Yeah, with the nerfs to Boldir, it's become such a more consistent objective to take without risking your life. And still not the easiest thing to do, of course. As we could see, 4 players were there to make that as easy as it was.
Looks like SGG is not too sure what they really want to do here now. They kind of have Carter roaming around towards Shank was coming from, and I think they wanted to gank bot, but they decided not to.
Yeah, the lead started just growing even more and more recently. You Wear Clown Shoes seems to have been playing a little bit less passive now. I mean, with the Jin Shi giving that much more money, they must have picked up a few items and decided to go more on the offense. So right now it looks like they're trying to trade top for mid tower. Both teams just trying to push a tower down. SynerGG needs something to get them back into the game. But it looks like they're actually retreating to go defend here.
Yep. Looks like they're going to first send Hail, and Harrower are going to be the first to arrive to help defend, but it could be a little bit too late.
Looks like they got there just in time.
Shank missing the hook.
Yeah, Hail ult only landing on the Jin Shi though. Shank getting a nice slow on all three members of that top lane there. Extended chase coming out. Wolf getting caught by the slow there. The I ult, putting it back up, saving his life. Harder now ulting, so also taking a lot of damage here from the carry. Wolf is going to live, as the rest of You Wear Clown Shoes.
Live as well.
Yeah.
And you see every lane, or the other lanes, mid lane and bot lane, pushing in favor of You Wear Clown Shoes. Strife still doing a great job of just being that rock in mid lane.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the best decision by SynerGG. I can't. It just like ruins my flow.
Yeah.
Probably not their best decision going top lane to stop that tower. I feel like they probably should have just traded something so they have a little bit more money to do anything with. Because I mean, they wasted their time now.
Oh, but
and didn't get anything.
Looks like they might be able to get a gank here onto Mango. We all know what it's like to chase a Harrower, though. Lots of mobility.
There comes the Wolf coming out, slowing the whole team. However, Feder does get the slow off.
Nice
They're going to dive the tower. Bastion going in really deep here. Unfortunately, Mango's going to live with a few hit points.
And lots of resources spent by SynerGG.
Bastion taking a tower shot there. Looks like Bastion's going to go down. Mango with the back mid-firing. A little bit of VM to add to that kill there. However, he's now getting really greedy and running in and dying. Unfortunate of why.
That was actually on purpose to stop the recall.
Stop the back, yeah. I just realized that when I looked up.
So, Mango
Very
dying
nice
for a noble
there.
cause.
Yeah, it looks like the generator is definitely going to go down here. Oddish doing a lot of damage now.
Looks like T-Bix is going to be the one to...
Wolf barely living again.
Ooh, nice kill by Oddish there.
However, it looks like he might be caught out here. Slow coming out from the Shank. Oddish is very fast, I'm surprised here. Io with the W slowing, and the Cursed Wand onto Hale. Hale unfortunately cannot follow up right now. Looks like Blazer is going to get away. Wolf is there to heal her as well. Very nice by You Wear Clown Shoes, giving them an even greater lead.
Yeah, Oddish's choice of Bounder there was able to give him the extra movement speed to get away. So good choice, good pet choice there. Came in handy in that situation.
Blazer actually, I don't know if she had the Wound Splitter for that fight or if she just picked it up now, but that might have been why that character, I think it was Featherstone, died as fast as he did. Also, Featherstone kind of rushed into a Vampiric Dagger there. Don't know if that was the best decision. I mean, not much early game damage can really be done with that. So another Boldir going down for You Wear Clown Shoes. They have pretty much full map and objective control right now. And they have the items to do whatever they want right now.
You can actually see, for comparison, Harrower is double the GPM of Featherstone.
Yeah, that
That's
is
quite the
pretty
difference.
devastating. Hale being chased down here might be caught out. Nope, has Fervor Boots actually. Interesting pickup for Hale. Normally you see either Inertia or Power Boots.
Back in my early days of Hale,
Oh.
that's actually what I used to only build, was the
We
Fervor Boots.
actually are seeing a Syndara coming out
Oh,
from Harrower and Jin Shi there.
very interesting choice. And
I mean, I'm surprised they did it as easily as they did. I guess combined with Vicky and Throwing Axe makes that objective a lot easier to take.
yeah, actually, fun fact, Fiki does not work on Baldir or Syndara.
Oh, they changed that?
I don't think it ever did work on Baldir or Syndara.
Thing.
But maybe they did change it? Not too sure. Either way, you are
Either
right
way.
in the sense that Fiki, the early game, you know, from T-Fangs was able to get him to that point. So
Oh, he's actually running a Soul Stealer. So, probably just giving him that life, which is, I mean, Coupling that with Harrower's passive, probably the reason why Jinshi didn't take any damage there.
Yeah.
But now we're probably going to see Sindara close out the game here unless SynerGG makes some sort of really big play.
So we see the Krytos go down. Whip coming in from the back line.
A nice hail ult onto 2 there. However, Whoop gets pulled all the way back. Oddish going down to Feder. Feder goes down as well though. Bastion getting cleaned up by Whoop from behind. That should most likely be the end of the game.
We'll see how long Monkey lasts through this and if they can tank the generator, or tank the Crux as well as the generator.
Yeah, I mean, the Monkey won't be able to tank it, but they do have a good 10 seconds. And the shield will be down on the Crux. They might try to just play it safe. Yeah, they're going to play it safe, I think. But that... I mean, they're really far ahead now. But I guess they don't want to try to throw anything at all. That was a really nice initiation by Whoop onto that fight there, coming from behind. This is what happens when you don't actually take your vision in scenarios like that where you're defending towers.
Yeah, that's a great flank. So what do you feel SGG needs to do to get back into the game? Because it's pretty obvious that they're pretty far behind and they need to do something spectacular to get back in.
I mean, honestly, I feel like at this point it's almost impossible. I mean, they're about to get the Dark Wave. They're going for Boldir and they're going to push with Dark Wave, I think, to end the game here. So, I don't think it's really possible. Unless, if they can somehow stop this Boldir and take it for themselves, that might be the only way they can salvage it. But we're seeing how fast it is going down here. It's going to go down before they even realize. So now the Dark Wave is coming out. Should be the end of the game here if You Wear Clown Shoes plays this correctly. It's interesting to see that SGG is on the chase here, considering how behind they are.
Nice wolf coming out from the Harrower, catching off the Bastion, keeping him from getting a right position.
We see a jump onto Carter. Carter caught out of position there. He's going to go down extremely fast. A lot of damage coming out onto the Bastion. They're going to switch on to Feder. Bastion goes down, then Feder. A nice Aya ult during the Hail ult there. Hail's going to go down as well. And as will this Shank. That'll be an annihilation and the end of the game.
Two sacrifices for my goddess.
Even one of the Dark Wave minions in there getting some action as well.
Yeah, I feel like SGG realized that as their only opportunity to do anything. I mean, had they killed them there, they would have had an opportunity to possibly push, but probably not with the Dark Wave pushing from all directions. So that's going to be the end of the game. Very nicely played by You Wear Clown Shoes. The jungle looking like it was very effective there, considering SGG didn't really respond in mid lane.